Jai Hind, ladies and gentlemen. The topic of my lecture is corruption in India. And if we see what is corruption, then it is simple. Let's suppose a common person is went through the government procedure for his work done. Then government authority took extra money for their personal gain. This is corruption. And if we compare the corruption in 1990 and today time, then corruption was very high in the 1990, and now because of the more transparency, corruption is reduced in India a lot. And if we see the main cause of the corruption, let's suppose a corrupted person is got caught red-handed by the anti-corruption officers, then he got only the suspended or the transfer order from the government, and this punishment is not sufficient for this type of criminals. And there are two cases. Let's suppose one person is want to that his work should be done quickly, then he offered the money from his personal side to the government officials so that they can do his work quickly. And second case is that the government officials ask forcefully to a common person to give extra money so that they can do their work. And if we see in today India, there are many social activists who are doing and raising their voice against the corruption to eradicate the corruption. And but because of the lack of government support, their voice is get suppressed by the many peoples and the politicians. And in 2011, anti-corruption movement led by Anna Hazare was successful, yet the Jan Lokpal Bill 2011 was failed to pass in Parliament. And in India, there is a lack of job opportunity. Because of that, many youth in India are offering money to the government officials or the authority so that in return they will get job offer. And if we see what is the effect of the corruption in India, then because of the corruption, India losing its nation wealth about billions of dollars. And in 2G spectrum allocation scam, India lose about 1.76 lakh crore rupees. And this is a huge amount. And if we see many new talented get wasted every year because they did not get the opportunity to prove themselves because of the corruption. And if we see many people took revenge because they were also caught in the corruption, and a victim now converted into a culprit. And if we see the step taken by the Indian government, then the demonetization is a very good step to stop the corruption. And according to the RTI Act, now a common people can ask that how government is spending our nation wealth. And in the India, the Indian government also promoting e-auction for the spectrum, cellular communication system and the natural resources auction. And if we see that India government also transforming onto a digital and on the online method so that it will lead more transparency in the process. And now coming to the conclusion part, major breakthrough will come through the when the Jan Lokpal Bill 2011 will get passed in the parliament. And with the coordination of the Indian people should be there, and they should raise their voice against the corruption in India. And as you know that in India today, almost every sector, if we talk about education, sport, industry, in every sector there is corruption. So that Indian government should implement effective implementation of anti-corruption law, and there should be a coordination between people, and they should follow this law. And in this way, Indian government can tackle the corruption easily. Thank you and Jai Hind, friends.